My girlfriend said, "You're so controlling. I can post whatever I want." After I asked her to stop sharing our private business online, I said, "You're right." Then I created my own social media account. The first post I made about her had her begging me to go private. I, 28 male, never been a social media person. Had Facebook years ago, deleted it, never touched Instagram, TikTok, none of that. My girlfriend Jade, 26 though? Different story. Girl practically lives online. 3K followers on Instagram, constantly posting stories, TikToks about her day, the works. When we started dating 18 months ago, it was cute. She'd post couple pics, tag me even though I didn't have accounts, whatever, made her happy. But then it got invasive. First it was little things. She'd post about our arguments, not directly calling me out, but those passive-aggressive quotes everyone knows are about their partner. Some people just don't understand emotional intelligence, right after we'd disagreed about something. Then bigger stuff. Posted a story complaining I was being cheap when I suggested we cook at home instead of eating out 4 nights a week. Screenshot of her bank balance showing she was broke, leaving out she'd blown $800 on clothes that week, with "when bae doesn't understand the struggle." The worst was 3 months ago. My dad had a health scare. Minor heart issue, he's fine now, but it was scary. I told Jade in confidence, stressed I didn't want it public, because Dad's a private person and his job involves public speaking. He didn't want clients thinking he was unreliable. Next day, she posts this long thing about going through hard times, praying for family, tagged me and added, "Send prayers for Boyfie's dad." I was pissed. Asked her to take it down immediately. She did, but acted like I was overreacting. I was just asking for prayers, babe. It's not like I said what happened. That's when I tried having the talk. Sat her down, explained I value privacy, asked her to please stop sharing our personal business online. Her response, "You're so controlling. I can post whatever I want. It's my life too. Maybe if you weren't so paranoid about everything." I said, "You're right." She looked surprised. Expected more argument. I just shrugged, said she was absolutely right. She could post whatever she wanted. Dropped it completely. That night, I made my first Instagram account. Update 1. Took me a bit to figure out Instagram, NGL, but I set up a basic profile, followed some meme accounts to look normal. Then made my first real post. It was simple. Picture of her medicine cabinet, anxiety meds visible, captioned, "Supporting my girl through her struggles. Mental health matters. #mental health awareness, supportive boyfriend." Innocent enough, right? I mean, she posts about our private life all the time. I'm just being supportive. My phone started blowing up within an hour. "What the hell? Take that down now." Me, "What's wrong, babe? You posted my medication. That's private." Me, "Oh, I thought you said we can post whatever we want. It's my life too, right?" She called immediately, screaming. How dare I violate her privacy? Her medical info is personal. I'm being vindictive, manipulative, abusive even. I stayed calm. "Jade, I'm confused. You post about our relationship constantly. Last week you posted about my toxic masculinity because I didn't cry at that movie. How is this different?" "That's different. How?" "It just is. Take it down now." "I'll think about it." Hung up, silenced my phone, went to bed. The post got 67 likes overnight. Bunch of her friends commenting supportive stuff, not realizing the context. Beautiful. Update 2. So I took down the medication post after 2 days. Jade was ice cold, but seemed to think she'd won. She went right back to posting about us, though slightly less detailed. I waited. My second post was a video. See, Jade makes decent money at her marketing job, but she's terrible with finances. Always broke by mid-month, begging me to cover her share of dates, borrowing money. What her followers don't know, she makes more than me. So I posted a day in my life reel, showed me making breakfast, going to work, then coming home to cook dinner. Captioned, "When you're the breadwinner and the chef, both provider and nurturer." Harmless, right? Except anyone who knows us knows I'm implying I pay for everything and do all the cooking. Which, technically true most months. This time she didn't call. She came storming into the apartment. "Are you serious right now?" "What? I'm just posting about my life. You post cooking videos all the time. You're making it look like I'm some gold digger who can't cook." "I never said that. You're reading into it. Everyone's asking me why you pay for everything. My mom called asking if I'm taking advantage of you." Huh. Weird how people make assumptions from social media posts, huh? She stared at me. I could see the wheels turning, but her pride won't let her admit the connection. This is different, Blake. You're being petty. I'm expressing myself. Thought that was allowed? She stormed off to the bedroom. That night, she made a post about partners who don't understand social media etiquette and weaponizing platforms against loved ones. The irony was delicious. Update 3. Okay, so I maybe went nuclear. Jade's best friend Trina was having a birthday party. Big deal, fancy restaurant, the works. Jade bought a new dress, $200 she didn't have, got her hair done, full glam. She looked amazing, I'll admit. All night she's posting stories of the party, the food, her outfit, taking shots, clearly getting tipsy. Around midnight, she posts this video dancing with some random dude. Caption: when you still got it. Whatever, I'm not jealous, but I did notice something interesting in the background of one story. See, Jade had told me she was covering Trina's dinner as her birthday gift, said that's why she needed to borrow $150 from me last week. But in the story, I could clearly see the check being split and Jade throwing down cash for just her meal. So I posted a screenshot, not of her story, that would be too obvious, of my Venmo, showing all the payments to Jade over the last 3 months. $150 here, $200 there, for Trina's birthday dinner, for groceries, for gas. Caption: love is supporting each other. Blessed, generous boyfriend. Then I waited. This time it wasn't just Jade who saw it. Her friends did. Her family did. Her mom, who already thought Jade was taking advantage? She called Jade immediately. My phone started getting texts from numbers I didn't recognize. Her friends calling me tacky, saying real men don't count pennies, you're embarrassing her. Then Jade herself: take it down now or we're done. Me: thought you weren't embarrassed by the truth? You post about our finances all the time. I'm warning you. Warning received. I didn't take it down. Update 4. Jade came home at 2 a.m. I was on the couch watching Netflix. She looked like she'd been crying. Happy now? She threw her purse down. My mom thinks I'm using you. Trina's mad I lied about paying for dinner. Everyone's calling me a gold digger. I didn't call you anything. I just posted about my life. You know what you did. I did exactly what you do every day. Post about our relationship without considering how it affects the other person. I don't post lies. Neither did I. Every transaction is real. She started pacing. This is abusive. You're trying to control me by humiliating me. No, I'm posting about my life. The money I spend is my life. You post about my emotional reactions, my family's medical issues, our arguments. How is this worse? Because it's different. How? She couldn't answer, just kept sputtering about how I didn't understand social media, how I was weaponizing her own platform against her. Then she said it. If you don't take down all your posts and delete your account, I'm moving out. Okay, that's IT? You want to move out over me having an Instagram? That's your choice. You're ruining my reputation. No, I'm sharing my truth. Isn't that what social media is for? She grabbed some clothes and left for Trina's. Good luck explaining why she needs a place to crash after lying about that birthday dinner. Update 5. So Jade's still at Trina's, but the real drama's online now. She tried damage control, posted this long thing about financial abuse in relationships and how some men use money to control women. Real victim mode. Problem is, her followers aren't stupid. They saw my posts. They can do math. Comments started rolling in. Girl, didn't you just post about buying a $500 bag last week? Why are you borrowing money if you make good money? This feels manipulative. She dirty deleted within hours, but screenshots were already circulating in her friend group. Trina, who'd been neutral, finally spoke up in their group chat, which I know about because one of the girls, Mika, is actually cool and thought Jade was out of line. Trina basically said Jade had been borrowing money from friends for years while posting about expensive purchases. The facade was cracking. Then Jade tried a different approach. New post. Taking a social media break for mental health. Real ones know what's up. Except she didn't take a break. She kept watching my stories. You can see who views them, Jade. She was obsessed with what I'd post next, so I posted nothing for 2 whole days. Just silence. The anticipation was killing her. She finally texted, "What are you planning?" Me, nothing. Just living my private life privately. Novel concept, right? Jade, you made your point. Can we talk? Me, sure, but this conversation stays between us. No posts about it later. That's what I thought. Update 6. Jade came by to get more of her stuff yesterday. Trina was with her, probably for emotional support or to make sure I didn't post about it in real time. First thing Jade says, I saw you haven't posted anything else. Yeah, turns out I don't actually like social media. Weird how violating it feels when your private business is out there, huh? She flinched. I get it, okay? You made your point. Did I though? Because you're still posting. Just yesterday you posted about knowing your worth and leaving toxic situations. Trina jumped in. She's processing her trauma. What trauma? Me doing exactly what she does? You humiliated her. She humiliated my dad by posting about his heart condition. She humiliated me every time she posted about our arguments. But when it happens to her, suddenly it's traumatic? Jade started tearing up. I never meant to hurt anyone. Neither did I. I was just living my truth or whatever. So what do you want? An apology? I want you to understand why I asked for privacy in the first place. But you can't, can you? Even now, you're probably thinking about how to spin this for content. She looked guilty. Bingo. I'm deleting the Venmo post, I said. Not for you, for me, because I'm not comfortable with my financial info online. Crazy concept, respecting your own boundaries. Thank you. But we're done, Jade. Find someone who wants to be your co-star. I'm out. Update 7. Last update because honestly, I'm tired of thinking about this. Jade's fully moved out. Blocked me on everything, which is ironic considering she was mad I wouldn't let her use our relationship for content. Her posts now are all self-love journey and choosing peace. Girls rebounded into a whole wellness influencer arc. But here's the thing. I learned something. Not just about her, but about friends, family, everyone who watched this go down. Her friends who called me controlling. Half of them messaged me privately, saying they understood why I did it. They'd been uncomfortable with her oversharing for years, but never said anything. My boy Derek said it best. Bro, I didn't even know you had Instagram until this drama. She really thought she could document your whole life without consent? Even funnier? Jade's mom reached out, apologized for taking Jade's side initially. Said she's been trying to get Jade to be more private online since forever. Apparently, Jade posted about her parents' divorce proceedings while they were happening. Her own mom's business. The wildest part? I still have the Instagram account. Haven't posted since I deleted the Venmo thing, but sometimes I look at it. 47 followers. That's actually the real number. Swear I didn't plan that. Most are bots, but some are real people who found the whole situation entertaining. Sometimes I think about posting random stuff. My breakfast, my cat, normal things. But nah. I remember why I avoided social media in the first place. It's exhausting caring about strangers' opinions. Jade's still out there, posting daily. Last I heard, through Derek, who still follows her, she's dating some photographer. Makes sense. Built-in content creator. They're already doing couple TikToks. Feel bad for him. But hey, maybe he likes living in public. Not everyone needs privacy like I do. Me, I'm good. Dating someone new. She doesn't even have TikTok. Bliss. Oh, and my dad? He never found out about Jade's post about his health. I made sure of that. Some things should stay private. Wild concept, I know. Final thoughts. Look, I'm not proud of everything I did. Fighting fire with fire, all that. But sometimes people don't understand boundaries until they're on the other side of them. Jade wanted to live out loud, share everything, make our relationship into content. That's fine if both people consent. But when one person says, hey, please don't share my private business, and the response is, you're controlling? Nah, she learned how it feels. I learned I never want to date an influencer again. We both learned something. Growth, right? Anyway, I'm retiring this account. If you see some dude posting about his cat occasionally, might be me. But probably not. I've remembered why I liked being invisible online. Peace out, Reddit. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk or whatever.